Hello guys, a couple of days ago they announced this version of 1.4.1 and a couple of changes to the AFK stages, and I think they're really worth going over considering the last video I did. This is the start of something at least, but I don't know if it's better or not. That's just something we have to try out, but at least they change the thing up, so not keeping it exactly the same. Or AFK stages will now have 3 different phases. So we have phase 1, phase 2 and phase 3. And the season in general will have 3 different phases. The first phase will be 37 days, the second phase will be 35, and the last phase is like until the end of the season. During phase 1, you can push 1 to 900 AFK stages. During phase 2, you have 901 to 1800, and then you have 1801 to 2700 in phase 3. When you reach the max stages, for example in phase 1, 900, you will start pushing into infinite stages. But there will be no like rewards for pushing infinite stages, so all the rewards are packed in with the first 900 stages you push. So that's really good, and that means if you're staying ahead and you push those stages, it means you can leave it alone when you reach 900 if you would want to. They have also introduced a ranking system, but we'll get to that later on. And same thing goes that before you start on phase 2 and start on these stages, you need to complete the phase 1 stages. And the same thing goes with phase 3 when phase 2 is over. So here we have some rules. Normal stages work just like the current ones, we know that. AFK rewards yield from normal stages are capped based on your service season start timer. So what they mean is this number of days will be capped based on your server. Your normal stage progress and AFK reward yield carry over to the next phase when the current one ends. So when phase 1 ends, they mean that you're gonna stay on 900 and continue pushing up. So you don't need to push it all over, so that's a good thing. To unlock a new phase, you must complete the normal stage of the current phase and then wait until for the scheduled start time of the next phase. That was what I was talking about. You need to complete phase 1 before you can start phase 2. And phase 2 needs to be unlocked before you can start it as well. Infinite stages doesn't increase AFK rewards, or offer one-time rewards. So that means that once you reach 900, for example, so when you finish stage 1, you will get max XP. So you don't have to worry about pushing AFK stages when you get to infinite stages, for that matter. And infinite stages unlocks after you completed all the normal stages, that's obvious. And after the next phase unlocks, the infinite stages disappears here. So if you want to push this, you need to do it before phase 2 opens, otherwise it will be locked, because AFK stages also used in a ranking. And then we have some kind of infinity stage buff where they buff refreshes daily and the buff levels up automatically, adds new equipment and fortune materials, AFK rewards and so on. So basically when you're done, they start buffing, so that's pretty cool. So on to the next one. Here we have rankings, and don't worry, this isn't as bad as it sounds, but they have phase ranking and then they have season ranking. So each phase will have their own ranking depending how people push on your server. And the rankings will be locked and rewards will be given out at the end of each phase. So that makes total sense. And new ranking begins with each phase. Like, nothing confusing or complicated about that. The more you push, the higher you will rank. And the one with the highest infinite progress will be rank 1, for example. Then we also have the season rankings, and this is all the phase rankings combined into one. So it will count the total stages you have pushed overall. And season rankings will be displayed by default during the season's final 3 days. So this is just the phase rankings added together, and this way you will get more resources. You will get resources for every time phase ranking ends, and also at the end of the season when this ranking ends. So we then jump into the rewards. And guys, this is the part I'm really excited about. They finally added a bit more rewards to AFK stages. And we have the first clear stuff, like with the Trial of Abyss that you had in the preseason. Everyone gets something if people keep pushing. So that's really cool. So you can unlock a first clear reward if you are the first to clear a specific stage on your server. The first clear player also receive a guild red packet as a bonus personal reward. Don't know what that is though. But here you can see the rewards. So it's some forging material, then you get some charm material, you get XP and some diamonds. So that's pretty cool. We then come to the ranking. And here we have different one. So here we have the two different ones that we're talking about. We have the phase ranking and we have the season ranking. I don't know if we didn't call it season ranking rewards, but whatever. So in each phase, these are the rewards you can get. And man, look at this. The diamonds and temporal essence are static, but the twilight essence is what changes. So this is really great for anyone who's free to play. Hopefully everyone below top 200 gets the same amount of temporal and diamonds. Otherwise, man, that's just rude at that point if it isn't. But this is really good. This means that the only thing that they reward you if you going crazy on infinite stages is twilight essence. If you haven't seen my video where I did my recap or used my yearly recap that you get from that you got from Lilith to show how you get basically the same amount temporal essence as you do twilight essence, go ahead and go watch that. It's really eye-opening. But here they will let us catch up a bit on temporal essence for stuff we already do anyways. Good way. Let's give them credit where it's due. Let's hope they do more changes like this, or introduce more modes where we can get more temporal essence. And same thing goes with the season ranking rewards as well. So that at the end of the season, everyone will get like a frame and everyone will get the same amount of temporal essence. And the only thing changing here once again is the twilight ones. Really good. Not forcing or feeling like people fall behind when it comes to the temporal essence, because the temporal essence is what really matters to a lot of players. So really good, well done. Let's hope they rehaul or add more stuff like this to other game modes. Leave your thoughts down in the comments below. But as always, thanks for watching, like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time.